Hello friend, welcome back. In your previous video, I already discussed about that things with you, how can implement your all that permissions for the button, for the navigation, and also for that all that options. Okay, so how can implement it? I already discussed about that things with you. So right now I want to show you another things. Like if you go to that our permission page here, right now I am already logged in with the master admin. So for the reasons now here I just defined that one of the privilegization for the all, and for the reasons I just access that create button, right? But now if you remove it, like that is in our permission list page. So if you go to that permission list, that means here, okay, so here there is actually our create button. For the reasons I just defined that all, so now I just remove it. Okay, I just remove it, and now if you click on the save all, and if you now refresh that page, now you see it's not visible on here. That means the create page is not visible on here. But if you want to access that create, like here, if you actually add that with the permissions and the create, and now if you click on the enter, now you can see here actually you can access that URL. Okay, so here you can access it. So we have to prevent that things also. For doing this, we have to update our routes for the create method. Like here, if you go to that positions, like I already assigned that list for that our permission list and the all. Okay, and also we have to do the same things for the create. So now better I just update it, like I just copy, okay, I just copy it, and here I just paste on particular that position. So then we have to actually update it. So here there is a permission control, there is a create. So here I just define as a create, and it should be the permission create. Okay, I just define the permission create, and for the permission create I just assign the rule as a permission list and the all. So now here I just remove it. Okay, I don't need this, so I just remove it from this position. And now if you click on the save all, and now if you want to access it, like click on the refresh, now here I can access it. But here from the route, if you want to make the things privileged, like I just remove that all. Okay, so I just remove that all for the all our master admin, and now click on the save all. And now if you want to access that page, yes, now you can see it's not showing as a no message. So I hope you can well understand about it. So that's how you have to actually prevent all that pages. So right now it's okay with me. I just define that things with the all. So we have to update all that our routes. So that's actually the post. So better I just defining with the spaces, then it should be easy for you. So that is actually post. So here first of all I just paste it, and then that is actually the store. So here I just define that store, and that means that is actually the store insert, that means the create. Okay, and I just defined as a store. I just define as a store, and here for that I just define the permission list and the all. So right now we don't need this, I remove that things from here. Okay, so that is a restore method, and also better I just copy it, and on particular that, so that it will be true. Okay, so for now I just copy again, and on particular that position, that is our permission add. So I also want to update it. Okay, I want to update it. So that is actually the permission controller and the edit method. So here I just define that edit, and then also there is the edit permission edit. So here I just define that permission edit, and also I just define that middleware and the permission list and for the all. So right now we don't need this, I remove it from here. Okay, and also do the same things for the edit page. So here there is edit, so I just defining it. So that is our permission update. So here I just define that as a permission update. So then that is will be the permission update, and then I just define that middleware and then ID. Perfect. So now I remove that things from here. Okay, I just updated, I just added actually that middleware on particular that position. That's all you have to do. So for the delete, like here I just copy it. Okay, so I just only want to add that middleware after that. So here after that I just added the middleware, and here you have to assign the comma. Okay, so here I just assign the comma. So that's how you have to actually update your all the rest of URL. So all the rest of URL, I think you can already know about the basic things, what exactly the things I did on particular that position, how can actually add some of the privilegization for all that user. So now it's perfect. Now I just click on the save all, and here I want to do another things. Like here, if you now refresh it, you can see now you can actually access it. So I also add some of the navigations part, and into the navigation I just assign some of the things like the permissions, the rules, and the author, so only that a master admin can access it. Like if you go to that navigation, like in our navigation I just define that permission update and permission update all, there is a permission update all. Okay, so there's only the two type of permissions user can actually access it. So I also have created some of the author, like that is our author, and into the author I just defining it as a blogger, and it's for the blogger I just define one of the permissions rules. Like if you go to that rules area, so for the blogger I just define as a post add, there is a post list, there is a post update, so that's all the permissions. So right now I want to actually for the blogger I only want to access that permissions page. Okay, so if you want to do that work, like here you have to assign this post ad. So here I just define the post ad, and for the permission, okay, like that is our permission space. So here I just defining it. So here I only want to access that blogger for their permission. So right now education purpose I'm actually using it. Better you create one of the another permission for this one for the permission. Okay, so better I just show you, then it will be very much clear to you. Like for the blogger I only want to access that page that is as a permission page. So for doing this, better I just create one of the page as a permissions. Like here I just defining it. Okay, like I just defining it as a, I just create new one. So right now I have to update it. Like here I already omit that things on here. Okay, so I just define that all, and now I am logging with the master. So now I just click on the refresh, and now you can see there is a create is now available. So now I just want to, so now here I just name it as a permission. So display name permission, here I just define also the permission. Now click on the submit. So now I have one of the permission as a permission. So if you search it, like here you can see there is the permissions. So now I want to do in our user role. So for the blogger I want to add that text permission. Like here I just added the permission. Okay, like that is actually the permission. So here I just defining it. So now I just click on the update. So now for the blogger here I just added another permission as a permission. Okay, and now if you go to that positions, that means in our author, so here I just access one of the author for the blogger. So now I want to add that permission page for the permissions log for the reasons in our navigation. Here I just defining it. So I just defining that permission text. Okay, so only that all user and the permission user can access only that page, that means this portion, rather than he will be not able to access other pages. Like for the rules he will be not visible, for the author he will be not visible. Now let's check this out. I just click on the save all, and now if you go to this position, now I am logging with the master admin. So now here I want to log in with this author. Okay, like here if you go to that positions, now I want to click on the logout, and then I want to log in. So here I just click on the login, and on particular that position I just define that Ariyan, and here I just define the password. So 1 2 3 4 5 6, and now click on the login. Yes, here you can see there's only the dashboard and the permissions is now visible on here. So I hope you can well understand about it. So for the reasons here I just defining as a permission update and the all, and for the permissions. So right now only that permission is visible are for the blogger. Okay, so right now I'm logging with the blogger, for the reasons is now showing as a only that text. So if you want to click on the logout, and then if you logging again with the admin, okay, I just click on the logging with the admin. Like here is define that admin at the rate gmail.com, and here I just assign the password for this one and click on the sign in, and you can see there's all that rule is now visible on here. Because of all in our navigation bar here I just define the all for every pages, like there is all, there is also the all. Okay, so for now all the things is now visible on here. So I hope you can well understand about it, how much easily we did that work. Okay, and also one things, like here, that is our, if you go our dashboard, like here, if you now go to that dashboard, now you can see it's now redirected to a news and the HTML. So here that is actually the our dashboard URL. So better I just define that URL with this one, that means the back. Okay, so here I just defining it, like I just defining it. Now click on the save all, and now if you click on the go back, and now if you refresh it, now click on the back end, so that is actually the back. So then I just define as a back on particular that position. Now click on the save all, now refresh it, and now that is our rule page, and now there is a dashboard. So now that is back. So that was actually perfect. So now that is actually slash. So now I just click on the save all, better a bit before, actually I didn't save it. Okay, just refresh that page. Now go to the dashboard. Yeah, now you can see it's now perfect. Now it's redirected to our dashboard. So there is a permission page. That is all that rules, and there's all that author. Okay, so I hope you can well understand about it. Here for the blogger, I just assign one of the permission as a permission, and for the reasons when you logging with this author, that means this email ID, that is with this author email ID, and then here I just assign the rule as a blogger. So for the reasons only you can access that permission. So now it's perfect. I hope you can well understand about it, how can I implement all that your permission for your all that user. So in the next video, I will show you how can create the news category for this project. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.